Cheating wife didn't expect my nuclear confrontation and revenge. Reddit cheating stories. I never thought I'd be the kind of man who'd end up in a story like this, the kind where love turns into betrayal, and trust turns into ashes. For 10 years, I believed I was living a dream. My wife, Emily, and I had built a beautiful life together. We had a cozy home, 2 kids, and a bond I thought was unbreakable. But the truth shattered me like glass, and she never expected what I'd do once I found out. It all started with a phone left unlocked. Funny how one simple mistake can reveal everything. Emily had gone to shower, and her phone buzzed. It wasn't unusual, she was a marketing manager and often got late-night work messages. But this time, my gut told me something was off. The name flashing on the screen was Darren. I'd seen that name before, but I thought he was just a coworker. Still, curiosity got the better of me. I opened the messages, and my world stopped. Last night was incredible, throwing kisses. I can't stop thinking about you. I miss you already. When can we have our next meeting? My hands trembled as I scrolled through the thread, each message cutting deeper than the last. Photos, plans, hotel receipts. The woman I'd shared my life with had been sharing herself with someone else, for months. At first, I didn't move. I sat there, numb, staring at the screen as my mind replayed every "I love you," every kiss goodnight, every moment I thought was real. I didn't cry. I didn't yell. I just went quiet. That kind of silence that only comes when something inside you breaks. But then something inside me hardened. I wasn't going to just walk away quietly. No, she had chosen deceit, and I was going to make sure she lived with the consequences. The next morning, I acted normal. I kissed her cheek, made breakfast, and asked about her day, all while planning her downfall. Over the next 2 weeks, I gathered everything: text logs, photos, call records, and even CCTV footage from the hotel she and Darren frequented. I didn't confront her right away. I wanted to make sure there was no escape. No, it's not what it looks like. When I had everything, I did something she never saw coming. Emily's birthday was coming up. I threw her a party, invited her friends, her family, even Darren and his wife, who I'd secretly contacted under the guise of a surprise celebration. Everyone was there, laughing, eating, drinking. Emily was radiant, smiling like the perfect wife. Then I stood up with a toast. To my wife, I began, smiling faintly, the woman who has given me 10 years of memories, and one unforgettable betrayal. The room went dead silent. Emily's face froze. Darren's wife looked confused. I pulled out a remote and clicked. The TV on the wall flickered to life, showing screenshots, photos, and hotel logs. The evidence spoke louder than I ever could. Gasps filled the room. Darren's wife stood up, tears streaming down her face, before slapping him so hard the sound echoed. Emily's mother collapsed into a chair. And Emily, she broke down, whispering, "Please, stop, Mark, please." But I didn't stop. For months, I said, my voice steady, I thought I wasn't enough. I thought maybe I was imagining things. But no, you just decided your marriage was optional. So, consider this your gift, Emily. Freedom. You're free now. Free from me, from pretending, from lies. But I'm free too. I dropped the divorce papers on the table and walked out. I didn't look back. The weeks after were hell. My house was quiet, my kids confused, my heart in pieces. Emily begged for forgiveness, saying it was a mistake, that she'd lost herself. But there's no coming back from what she did. I focused on my kids, on rebuilding myself, on remembering that betrayal doesn't define me, how I rise after it does. Months later, I learned Darren's wife left him, too. Emily tried to reconcile, but when she realized I had full custody and had sold our house, she finally understood the depth of my nuclear revenge. She lost everything she took for granted. Fast forward a year, I've started fresh. New home, new peace, a stronger bond with my kids. I even started therapy and found joy in small things again. The pain still lingers, but so does the strength. Here's what I learned. Betrayal doesn't destroy you, it exposes who you really are. I could have become bitter, hateful, but I chose to become better, not broken. Emily once told me that revenge changes a man. Maybe she was right. It did change me, it made me stronger, wiser, and completely done with anyone who mistakes my kindness for weakness. So if you're listening to this and you've been betrayed, remember this: you don't need to destroy them to win. Just rise so high that their memory can't touch you anymore. That's the real revenge. And as for Emily, she didn't expect my nuclear confrontation, but in the end, it wasn't the exposure that destroyed her, it was realizing that the man she betrayed would never love her again.